Former U.S. President Donald Trump has dropped a bombshell. He wants the U.S. to take over Gaza. This unprecedented proposal, announced just days ago, has sent shockwaves around the world. Trump envisions a complete transformation of the war-torn territory. The plan involves three main parts. First, the U.S. would assume long-term ownership of Gaza. Second, the entire Palestinian population of Gaza would be resettled elsewhere. Finally, Trump wants to rebuild Gaza, turning it into a glittering Riviera of the Middle East. Trump argues that rebuilding Gaza with its current residents is simply not feasible. The territory is in ruins after years of conflict. He claims his plan is the only way to bring prosperity to the region. However, critics are quick to point out the glaring flaws in this logic. The international community has responded with near universal condemnation. The UN Secretary General called the proposal a violation of international law. He warned of the dangers of ethnic cleansing, a term the UN has used to describe forced displacement based on ethnicity or religion. Key U.S. allies have also lined up to reject the plan. The UK, a long-standing ally, stressed the Palestinians' right to live in their homeland. Egypt and Saudi Arabia, both influential players in the Middle East, echoed these sentiments. They categorically reject any attempt to forcibly displace Palestinians. Palestinian leaders have been even more vocal in their opposition. The Palestinian Authority, which governs parts of the West Bank, has denounced the plan as an assault on their people's right to self-determination. Hamas, the group that controls Gaza, has labeled it a racist scheme designed to erase the Palestinian cause. Trump's proposal raises a host of legal and ethical concerns. International law is clear. The forced displacement of a population is a crime. This is especially true in cases like Gaza, where the displacement would be based on ethnicity and would further dispossess a people who have already experienced mass displacement in the past. The plan also throws a wrench into the already stalled Israeli-Palestinian peace process. The internationally recognized solution, a two-state solution, hinges on the existence of a viable Palestinian state. Trump's proposal would effectively eliminate that possibility, leaving the Palestinians with even less leverage in any future negotiations. Beyond the legal and political ramifications, the proposal raises serious moral questions. Can a country, even one as powerful as the United States, simply decide to take over another territory and displace its population? The answer, from a moral standpoint, is a resounding no. Trump's proposal, while unlikely to be implemented, casts a dark shadow over the already troubled Middle East. It represents a dangerous departure from international norms and sets a worrying precedent for the future. The plan is not only illegal and immoral, but also deeply impractical. The logistics of resettling millions of Palestinians are staggering. The cost, both in financial and human terms, would be immense. And the potential for violence and instability is enormous. The international community must stand firm in its rejection of this dangerous proposal. Instead of entertaining such outlandish ideas, the focus should be on finding a just and lasting solution to the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. This will require a commitment to dialogue, compromise, and a respect for international law and human rights. Anything less will only prolong the suffering of both Palestinians and Israelis.